Hey guys, it's Aiden. Liberals are crazy. First of all, let me say that Omarosa Newman, former Trump uh, White House staffer, she's going crazy. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's probably still salty about being fired in January of this year, I think. Yeah, she's crazy. I'm talking. I mean it though. She's crazy. I think honestly, she just wants to stop Donald Trump from being elected. So she's saying all these stupid things like the Trump administration doesn't care about black people. And this just goes to show, really, that the Democratic Party is willing to go to such extremes. Nancy Pelosi talks about crumbs that people are getting back. Well, I can tell you right now that my dad making thousands of dollars in his paycheck due to the Trump tax plan and the Republicans' tax plan is not crumbs for us. It helps us with basic necessities. So I don't think Nancy Pelosi really likes to acknowledge that. It's crumbs for her since she's a freaking millionaire. You have Madonna being the new spokesman of the spokesperson of the Democratic Party, along with Rosie O'Donnell, who, I mean, I can tell you right now, I still have not earned my paycheck, Rosie O'Donnell, since apparently Trump is paying people to support him. And I do not think it is helpful for our country to think an awful lot about blowing up the White House, as Madonna said. It's really, I think it's a pattern, really. They think that they're going to scare average Americans like me into moving away from Donald Trump. But that's not what's going to happen. That's not what's happening right now. Donald Trump's approval rating among Hispanics and African Americans are going way through the roof, more than a Republican should get, especially Donald Trump, since he's so polarizing or whatever. And that's actually going to help his reelection chances, because sure, the tariffs might make him lose some support in the Midwest, but he's going to gain support in the places like Florida, where there's a lot of Hispanics, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, even Minnesota. He's going to win because of the Democratic Party scaring people away like this. Maybe African Americans and Hispanics are finally beginning to realize, after 60, 70 years, that the Democratic Party is not on their side. They're just trying to use them for votes. You take a look at Lyndon B. Johnson, the Civil Rights Program. It made more African Americans and minorities dependent upon the government. And that's the Democratic Party's goal. They want to keep these people in welfare. They want to put more of them on food stamps, so they will keep voting them in office. And you would think after a while that the Republican Party would get on their sense and change. But no, they have not. They've always just called out Black Lives Matter, said it's a failed movement. That's all they've said. They haven't ever addressed the poverty system that's growing in the United States due to the Democratic Party. But Donald Trump is changing that. He's coming in and he's actually getting people off of food stamps. He's growing his support among minorities. And he's going to win because of this. He is going to be the first part of the Republican Party to change minorities the way they vote. And I don't think it's him necessarily. I think it's the minorities realizing that the Democratic Party is not helping them. They're batshit crazy. They're talking about assassinating Trump. They're talking about impeaching him for no crimes. It's crazy, man. That's all I have to say.